Yeah.
But let me ask you this: what's the most important part of being a father to you?
I think the most important part to me, um, eh, being a father, is just being there,
Mm.
showing up.
Hmm.
You may not always do things right, but I think just showing up, and that looks totally different. There's a lot of different landscapes there, showing up to events that they're doing,
Hmm.
showing up for um, all types of things like that. But just being there for them,
Being present.
being present,
Yeah, that's something
and
I really
showing up.
have as a child. So
Yeah,
that speaks volumes.
it does.
For me, I would say that that's a big priority of mine. But the
Yeah,
biggest priority of mine being a father is, and I'm not trying to sound too spiritual, but this is really my mindset of it, is I want my kids to see my faith at home.
yeah, yeah. I think that's important, Joe.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want them just to see dad at church and dad do things at church, or dad do things with the church, or dad, like, I want them to see in their everyday life,
Yeah,
like, yeah, my dad messed up, dude. And he was not a perfect dude. He was not a perfect father, but that dude had some faith,
yeah,
and
yeah,
he lived it.
yeah,
Not 100% of the time,
yeah,
all the time, but 60% of the time.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's a joke, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, and that's so true. I mean, it's something that I know that I had to learn how to do. I had to learn how to be a father that um, showed up. I had to learn how to be a father that lived out his faith.
Hmm.
Because for so much of Blaine's early childhood, I wasn't saved.
Yeah.
So and then since then, like I've said on this thing, like you and I've talked about before several times. I didn't always get it right, and I don't. There was a time in my life where um, they probably didn't see the most faith shown at home. Nothing ever crazy, but just not being a godly father.
Yeah.
I mean, and that sounds like, oh God, what did he do? But it's not that I did anything bad, right or wrong. You know, it was them not seeing me read the Bible, them not seeing me spend quiet time with God, and that type of thing. And me, and me falling short on discipling my kids.
Yeah.
I fell short on that,
Yeah.
and I know that, and I know I'm probably going to give an account for that one day. Um, but yeah, I did, and I did that, and thank God that I had, the wife that I've got that picked up those, picked up where I slacked,
Yeah.
as a Christian father, and also, I thank God for our church
Yeah.
that came alongside of Casey and I as parents and help disciple our kids as well.
Yeah.
That's why I think that church is so important. For now, I don't believe that church should be the only God that your kids get.
They shouldn't be.
But no, because if you're only getting, if your kids are only getting 30 minutes of God a week at church, or an hour at youth or whatever, then you're completely missing the boat.
So I